Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week, we're joined by Nate and Tyler to figure out which commander from the new Avatar set is going to be the best in cEDH.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks like bonus games at the Chill to Win series at the $10 tier, something like that.
So we have Nate on TOPH, the first Metalhead, Tyler on KATARA, Flash Flood. I'm playing Grixis Core Fire Lord AZULA, and Cam is on Fu Chang. Any pre-games? Not for me. Sweet. Good luck, have fun.
I'll get a draw. Chrome Mox, Snap Underneath, Burning Catacombs, and go find Savannah and cast Noble Hierarch. And then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, I will draw. Blooded Drain is my land for turn. Chromox, Imprinting, Delight Halfling, pass turn.
Draw for turn. Soporific Springs. Lose 3 life, go to 37. Pass the turn from there.
Draw card. Misty Rainforest. Fetch that.
In response,
Okay, I'm at 39.
I have to crack going to 39, getting a Savannah. It's Archivist. I will have a draw.
Search will search. Find Underground Sea. Simian Spirit Guide. Cast Talisman of Dominance. Cast this Lion's Eye Diamond. Pass my turn.
I'll get a draw. I'll play Cradle. Dylan, I'm going to attack you for 1.
38.
Take that. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, I'll draw. Tatara. Cards in hand.
4.
3.
7. I don't have the mana to do anything with it. I'm just going to cast KATARA anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Tyler. Are you going to take it?
Yep.
I will have a tapped treasure. Play my land for turn, which will also be a guy's cradle.
Nate has basically copied me almost card for card so far.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
All of his lands are the same. The Chromox was the same. If we were playing the same deck, he might as well have... that joke fell apart, but I think everyone got where I was going here.
Yeah, and finish with a funny punchline.
I'm going to play Hope Tender. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. War Room is land for turn. Cast KATARA. I have to move to discard. Throw away this Lightning Greaves.
Untap. Draw. Steam Vents. 36. Pass my turn.
Get a draw. Scalding Tarn that I'll crack and go to 38.
Draw a card. I gain a life. I'm at 41.
Tundra, because it came up first. AANG. Well, let's just put the thing into play. That will make people hate me. Here's Emil the Blessed. That will go into play. Don't worry about it. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, I'll draw. Voice of Victory.
I am suddenly less worried about Cam.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Cradle for 4. Cast Candelabra of Tanos. I'm going to play Sacred Foundries, my land for turn. 39. Tap Candelabra for 3. Add a red. So untap 3 lands here. Cast Toth. Hopebender to untap Candelabra.
That's a land now, that Candelabra, sure.
Candelabra is a land.
Since TOPH turns the Candelabra of Tanos into a land, Candelabra of Tanos can now untap itself, thus making infinite mana with another permanent that makes a couple mana, like a Gaia's Cradle that taps for 4.
Exactly, yeah. And then you can include all of your other lands in that too, and then get your infinite colors that way.
Tap Candelabra to untap Candelabra and Gaia's Cradle. Present a loop where I have infinite green mana.
You can do that with your other lands too and get infinite mana of all your colors.
Yep, so I'll have infinite of all my colors, and in a state where all my lands are untapped. Cast Finale, X equals 10 billion. I'm going to get a creature. Break Glass with your Hawk. Search and get a Ballista. Ballista, X equals billion, and I will pin you all to death.
Nicely done.
Nice. Good shit. That was a quick one. Kind of showed off the power of TOPH, really, and how strong a fast Naya Star can be if you have the right pieces. I just had a Valley Flood Caller in my hand. I was looking to do some flash stuff a little bit later on. Couldn't quite get there enough. You were, look, if you untap, you were going to be the threat.
Yeah, call me Regigigas because it was a slow start. But I definitely, you know, Emil is really good in this deck. Like being able to just flicker AANG and just get another free uncounterable creature is really strong.
We should go another game. That was a quick one.
Yeah, we got a lot of run time still left in this video, so.
I have a pregame.
A pregame?
A pregame? Tyler, you're going to love this one.
Oh, you did it.
Leyline of Anticipation.
Oh, hell yeah.
We found
2 out
it.
of 4 of these decks are on Leyline of Anticipation. This will never happen again in the history of cEDH.
Nate goes first.
I'll draw. Starting town. Sensei's Divine top. I'll pass turn.
Wow, 2 decks are already halfway there on turn 1.
Draw for turn. Blooded Strand. Crack that for a plain old island. I am at 39. Cast a Chromox. Exile this Cyclonic Rift. Cast KATARA. Pass.
Draw card. City of Brass. Pass my turn. Turn 0 Leyline of Anticipation makes the whole game different because now there's just no reason for me to ever do anything on my turn. I can just always wait until the last possible minute. So like, I feel like it like restructures my brain for a moment when it comes out so early like this.
Yeah, and the power of being able to do anything when you want to do things and being able to hold up things to be able to react to everything is it's
really quite good.
It can't be stated. I'm literally speechless about it.
Draw. Marsh Flats. Crack it. Go to 39 and go get a Tundra. Esper Sentinel.
Exile this Simian Spirit Guide for a red mana, lose a life to City of Brass, and I'll put Arcane Signet on the stack. Pass on Esper Sentinel.
I'll move to my end step.
I am gonna do something still. Cast this Mystical Tutor now. I think I'm getting like the stupidest thing ever. I just kind of want to turn to Firelord Azula. Find this Rite of Flame. That's it. I'm good.
I will draw. Urza Saga is my land for turn. Talisman of Impulse.
Ooh, may I draw?
You may pass the turn.
Untap, draw for turn. Play an island. Cast a Sapphire Medallion.
Ooh, may I draw?
You may. Pass the turn.
Good to me.
Pause. In upkeep. I'm going to pay 1 blue and cast Brain Freeze targeting Dylan.
May I draw?
You may. I will be at 1 experience.
L3. So the Rite of Flame that you know about, plus the Necropotence and a Badlands.
Oh.
Tyler knows that I Mystical Tutored for Rite of Flame for the turn 2 Firelord Azula, so Brain Freezing here does slow that down a little bit. It's all right. We can recover from this. Go to my draw step. Draw this card. Gemstone Mine. Pass my turn.
Need a draw. Gaia's Cradle is my land. Birds of Paradise. Here's a Mystic Remora. Pass the turn.
It already seems much more difficult to recover from this, doesn't it?
This was actually sweet because this was a pretty nuts 6 that had both Mystic Remora and Esper Sentinel in it.
Plus
And
Birds and Gaia's Cradle.
so like the way that I wanted to make sure that I sequenced this was not to have Mystic Remora come out on turn 1. Instead, Esper Sentinel is going to draw me almost an equal number of cards. And then this way I have so much mana going into my 3rd turn that Mystic Remora is going to feel like it's going to be around for forever.
And step, I'm going to the top. They're like that. Untap, upkeep, trigger, draw. Scalding Tarn, white, red, exile the Spirit Guide for green, cast my commander TOPH, pass the turn. On end step, earthbend my Scalding Tarn.
I will untap, draw for turn, move to combat, attack Cameron with a 1/3 Katara, draw a card, and then discard a card.
Respond to the trigger. Put this Orcish Bowmaster on the stack, losing life to City of Brass.
I really wanted to play something to stop Nate, but I feel like I have to kill this.
If it makes you feel any better, I was going to ping off the Birds and the Esper Sentinel this time, since as of right now, I can't confidently just put 2 damage on your Katara because it's got 3 tush. Later, it will be annoying to you. I can't argue with that, I guess.
I can't deal with the Bowmasters later is the problem. I can deal with it now or never, and it completely shuts my deck down. So I think I'm going to let you know that if you cast this, then instead of casting the Stamping Sphere, that does stop Nate, that I'm just going to Mind Break Trap this instead.
I think I'm okay with that. I have other interaction. If you want to blow your Mind Break Trap on this, that's okay.
Yep, I will cast the Mind Break Trap targeting the Orcish Bowmasters.
2 triggers, sir.
You get both draws.
Bowmaster is exiled. I am also a Grixis Storm deck. I do not want to see Dampening Sphere either, so unfortunately, this is going to have to be all right.
I will draw, discard this Scalding Tarn, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw card. I have a Spire of Industry. Pass my turn.
I'll go to mine, and I will pay for my Mystic Remora once. Draw a card. Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills right now. Go to 37.
I'm going to respond to this, actually. Crack the Scalding Tarn. 37. Earthbend will bring it back. I'm going to get a Taiga.
I'm gonna go get my Trop. I'll make 2 green with the Cradle. Mana Vault. Smothering Tithe. Pass the turn.
End step, I will activate top. Right, go to untap. I will draw. You get a treasure, and then I will have an Urza Saga trigger. I'll make a mana. Now I will search. Get a Mana Vault. Cast Sowing Microspawn. I have a cast trigger for Cradle. Shivan Gorge.
They just put so many combo pieces into play on the same turn.
Like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Play Candelabra.
2 triggers.
I will pay for the 1.
Get 1 draw.
Cam, I'll talk to you now. You're obviously miles ahead of me, and me using interaction here puts me into the ground. I will be honest with you. I do have one thing. It's a bounce spell, but I'm pretty sure Nate can keep on going.
I would like to use my interaction. Would you please pass to me?
Pass priority.
Pay 2 life on Mental Misstep.
Activate top. Go there. Mental Misstep works.
What I really like about this is that I still get a little bit of information out of you, knowing that you don't have a counter spell.
Right.
So whatever I need to do to try to win the game later feels like it's going to be able to go through. You don't normally say, no, don't do what you're going to do, pass to me instead, because I would much rather be able to still counter the Candelabra and then like let you have the bounce spell for TOPH later.
That's it there. I'll lose this mana. Pass the turn. End step. Earthbend. Earthbend the Scalding Tarn.
Untap and draw for turn.
How do you feel about giving me a treasure?
Oh, you got it. I could cast the Stamping Sphere, which I think does a lot against Cam, hopefully, but that's kind of most of what I'm going to have against Cam. I know you have interaction, Dylan. Are you going to use it on the Damping Sphere if I cast it?
I will not. Right now, 2 of my opponents have Gaia's Cradles, and I would love for them not to have Gaia's Cradles. So I think I'm going to unfortunately have to deal with that one for now.
Oh, it makes a lot of sense.
Things have shifted quite a lot since last turn. My opponents are much further ahead of me right now, so I would like for them to be slowed down at this point.
I can't food chain through dampening spheres. That's a whole other thing I have to worry about now.
I'm going to move to combat and send Katara at Cameron again. So I will draw 1, discard this Whir of Invention.
Can I make a treasure? Sure.
Sure can. Cast this snap, targeting Birds of Paradise.
Tyler, do you want to talk real quick? I have a way that I am planning on getting rid of Cam's Esper and Birds of Paradise next turn. Do you want to bounce the TOPH to maybe slow Nate down instead? I don't know if that information is helpful to you or makes things worse.
I'm open to that. Yeah, okay. Let me back things up then.
I don't know if my thing is going to resolve because Cam's got 1,000 cards in hand, just because we're here, and I think unfortunately I have to team up with you, which means I lose this game because you're so smart. But I have this this last the last Agni Kai thing that I was gonna. This is the only actionable item thing I have with Firelord that I was gonna use this to kind of get rid of the birds and the Esper, but I can't really fight TOPH and another thing, so I was hoping to get rid of birds and Esper.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the snap then.
That also gets me a lot of mana. If I do that, it gets me like 6 mana. So like there is a reason why I want the 1 toughness minimal power creatures still on the board.
I am instead just gonna cast this Damping Sphere.
2 triggers, sir.
I'm going to respond to the triggers. Activate top to draw a card.
May I make a treasure?
Sure. Crack my Scolding Tarn.
I'll respond. Cast Wan Shitong, Librarian.
Nice.
I'm fine on a search then, yeah.
New plateau. Because of the earthbending, my Scolding Tarn is going to come back.
Wan Shi trigger. Wan Shi gets a counter and I get a draw.
Flash in Archivist of Ogma.
All right, Damping Sphere resolves. Pass the turn.
End step, city for a mana and lose a life. Put Firelord AZULA on the stack. Go to my turn. Untap. Draw a card.
May I make a treasure?
Pay for the Smothering Tithe. Go to combat.
I'm going to Cyclonic Rift on your beginning of combat step, targeting Firelord Azula.
Lose a life off city and a counter from Gemstone Mine. Going to 36. Cast last Agni Kai, targeting Firelord Azula and Esper Sentinel.
Cool. Esper Sentinel is busted.
Last Agni Kai says that I'll make 3 additional red mana.
Now I have a Cyclonic Rift targeting your Azula.
That's fine. This one bounces. Spend the 3 mana in my main phase 2 on this Talisman of Creativity. You can draw off of the Mystic. Pass my turn.
Untap, buy fish. Draw for turn. I'll lose a life from my vault. I'll lose 2 more life. The Temple Garden. Cast me a Kinnan. Pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
End step. Dill, I can still snap the TOPH if you think that's the right thing to do. Could also snap the Kinnan here before there's more treasures. I don't know what you think is more important. Personally, I'm a lot more scared of Cam than Nate right now, but I could be wrong.
I think a lot more scared of Cam until Nate shows us something else. As of right now, the Candelabra is gone, so I don't think we actually. I don't remember where the top is right now. Is it on top of his library?
No, it's gone. I shuffled it away.
I don't know what Nate. How many cards do you have in your hand?
2. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have anything coming.
And also, like, Cam has drawn so many cards and is in blue that he will be able to deal with Nate if something
I think anything to stop Cam is good right now.
In end step here, before another treasure, target Kinnan with this snap.
Pay 2 mana for a Flusterstorm.
I do have a Katara trigger to get an experience counter on cast.
3 Flusterstorms on snap. Counter snap, still passing.
Untap. I will draw Mana Vault trigger.
May I make a treasure?
Come on, pay for it.
Yeah, I'm going to play Sacred Foundry, 2 life. Going to 33. Oswald Fiddlebender. Combat 6 at Tyler, 2 at Dylan.
I'll take 2.
I'll take 6. Go to 33.
Pass the turn. End step, I will trigger Scolding Tarn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I have a treasure trigger.
You got it. Nate, I'm going to go to combat and attack you with a Katara. Katara trigger. Draw 2, and then discard 1. A Subtlety.
2 Smothering Tithe triggers.
You got them both. Play this Otawara as a land. Passing the turn from there.
I'd like to do something on your end step. Felia Exuberant Shepherd. That's all.
Untap. Upkeep. Drop for turn.
How do you feel about a treasure, Dylan?
You got it. That's it. I passed my turn.
Dylan's end step. I'll cast Enlightened Tutor.
I'm going to cast my own Wan Shitan now. X equals 2. I have to lose a life from city to do that to go to 33. I should have played Wan Shitan for X equals 0, just as a 2 mana thing. I should have just done that instead and left open my mana. Because of the Damping Sphere, if I am given more cards, I need additional mana to be able to cast them. And as of right now, I can only realistically cast 1 thing. So I think I should have just tried to leave up more mana instead. And especially because of the Smothering Tide, like there's no reason to throw in an extra draw right there, I don't think.
I'm going to respond. Flashing in a Fairy Mastermind. Experience counter.
The Librarian is here. I'll draw 1 card and it comes in with 2+1/+1 counters.
Treasure token for me.
Fairy Mastermind trigger for me. I will draw, and then you have another Smothering Tithe trigger for me, which I will not pay.
Now I have Enlightened Tutor.
When you search your library, I get a +1/+1 counter and draw a card with 1 Shitan.
I also have an Archivist.
I'm so excited about how much mana this Enlightened Tutor is making me.
Ridiculous.
I'll find a food chain. How do each of you feel about a Smothering Tithe trigger?
Can't pay, won't pay.
I will pay.
So Ophelia can remove the damping sphere, right? I think that's what's happening there.
I think that's what's happening here.
I will go to my turn. Upkeep.
Talking time. You guys know I have this bounce spell from earlier. I can bounce Ophelia. It just delays the inevitable.
I still think you should try it. It stops him from going for food chain this turn, right?
I just like realistically, like with the Smothering Tithe still here, we need more than this, but I kind of this does need to happen, I guess. So I think I'm gonna have to commit to this now. I just lose my land here. This is like so catastrophically bad for me. Nate, you have anything you're gonna pass here?
I have nothing in him.
Activate Gemstone Mine, removing the final counter from it and sacrificing it to make a blue mana. Cast into the Flood Mod, targeting your Ophelia.
My draw step. Here's food chain into my hand. Vault. I will move to combat. Nate, I'm gonna come at you for 2 in the air. I'll pay 3 for food chain.
Yeah, Nate, you got anything?
The only thing I have is to maybe draw you a card, Dylan, but it will also draw Cameron a card.
I'm gonna be honest with you, because of Damping Sphere, I actually can't cast any spells right now because my second spell this turn will cost 1 more to cast. So I don't think I have any live draws, so I'm not helpful, sorry.
So Tyler, same thing.
I don't want to explain why, but if you are able to do something to draw me a card first, it makes my interaction a lot better. It makes it more likely that I can throw more than one piece at Cameron.
Do you want me to do that, Tyler?
Yes, please.
I was trying not to do it to prevent him from drawing a card, but I will do it. Sacrifice Scalding Tarn. It's going to come back to the battlefield tapped. Stomping Grounds. Tapped.
Cam and I have Wanshi Tong triggers. My Wanshi will get a counter and I'll draw a card.
May I make a treasure?
Oh yeah, you got it.
Get the +1/+1 counter and I'll draw.
Fairy Mastermind trigger. I'll draw a card.
May I have a treasure?
You may have a treasure.
Back to food chain.
Cast a Force of Negation, pitching Force of Will. Experience counter trigger. Go to 4 experience counters.
That'll get exiled. Here's Hollowed Fountain, 29. I feel like this is a window now. Like if I can put something together, I should try to. I still need to do something around Dampening Sphere.
Damping.
Damping. It doesn't make it wetter. It makes it harder to hear.
No, I'm having a hard time hearing you because of how damp it is. Cast AANG at the crossroads. Look at the top 5. I'll put Delney into play.
Doesn't do much, I guess, for you now, but...
Yeah, it does. Hidden is a triggered ability.
Wait, what?
It adds an additional mana. The treasures will crack for 3 now.
Oh yeah, that I guess that is a trigger. Yeah, I thought it was, I don't know why I thought it was like a replacement.
Everyone treats it like that because it's a mana ability, and in general, you can't respond to mana abilities, but it is a trigger.
Good to know.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, this Delney Kin interaction is actually fucking crazy now because there are a lot of forced draw engines in play right now, which means that every time something like that happens, you are going to make a treasure, which is a Black Lotus right now.
Exactly, yeah, because Kinnan says whenever, which means that it is a trigger that technically is going on the stack every time that you tap a non-land permanent for mana.
Right, yeah. So now that dampening sphere is much less of a concern for you, probably.
Yeah, all of a sudden, geez, yeah, that's true. They're all Black Lotuses. That's wild.
Crack for 3 now.
That's kind of insane, actually.
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. I'll cast a 4-mana Eladamri's Call.
What do we think this gets?
This probably gets Derevi or Emil. Derevi would be pretty cracked this year.
I just don't see the line. I'm not saying it's not there.
I got to assume Derevi makes much mana, and then Emil kind of means that every treasure means that he gets to flicker AANG one time. That's really good.
Cast this Muddle the Mixture, targeting Eladamri's Call. I have an experience counter trigger. 5 experience counters.
Can't counter that. I guess let's try Kinnan activations. Top 5, Displacer Kit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh no!
Crop rotation for a green and a treasure.
That crop rotation costs 4 mana right now because the damping sphere, but also 1 green mana and a treasure also covers that due to the 3 mana thing. Okay.
And this is still gonna ramp me because I get 2 Displacer Kitten triggers because of Delney.
right, and not only that, there's 2 search things now. You're gonna search your library. That's gonna give you 2 more Black Lotuses.
It is wild.
Making you mana still.
Oh my god.
Displacer Kitten trigger. Flicker Vault and AANG with crop rotation, sacrificing Hallowed Fountain. Get my untap, and then I get an AANG flip. 5, complete whiff. Crop Rot, Shifting Woodlands, just in case it's good.
Draw my card and make a counter.
Draw for Fairy Mastermind.
All right, so that's 1 Black Lotus from you, and then 1 Black Lotus from Dylan.
I have to. I'm drawing.
Oh, Black Lotus from everyone. Nate does gain a life, though, comparable to what Cameron's doing.
Kinnan activation. I found a Flinthorn Elf. Use all of this to get another Kinnan activation. Big whiff. Pay 2 life and Elvish Spirit Guide and 3 green for Noxious Revival. Blinking, AANG, and the Mana Vault again. Noxious Revival. Tyler, I'm gonna put a Flooded Strand on top of your library. But first, I get Mana Vault to untap, and then AANG blinks. I found Ranger Captain of Eos. I then get to search my library. I'll just get Mockingbird here. Noxious Revival puts the land back.
Put a spin on top.
Off of your Ranger Captain search, Wan Shitan trigger.
Archivist.
You guys get your draws, and then can I get a treasure from each of you?
Yep.
Yep.
I have a Forced Fairy Mastermind draw from Nate drawing his second card this turn.
Nice. So 3 Black Lotuses.
Oh my god.
Cannon activation. White Plume Adventurer into play. I take the initiative.
Oh yeah, this is a search.
Fail to find, but it's still a search.
Triggers for Wan Shitan.
Archivist.
Now, unfortunately, we're down to only having 2 Black Lotuses. Cannon activation. I found a human, so that doesn't work. Hit and flip. Well, we found the Emil finally. I'm going to use Birds of Paradise to have Emil target the Ranger Captain to blink Ranger Captain. And because you guys get to draw off of my search triggers with Wanshi and Archivist, I get a treasure token from each of them that you guys can pay for, which each tap for 3 mana.
You're basically spending 1 treasure to make 2 treasures. And then by the time we have Beseiju, you will have enough mana to activate Emil again, targeting Ranger Captain again, and forcing us to draw. I'm cool with you presenting this loop of making us draw our decks and you making effectively billions of treasures.
Once I make enough treasures that will let me take Dylan and Nate out, I can start flickering the White Plume Adventurer with 1 treasure each, so that way, eventually, I'll just keep pushing Tyler into a trap where he'll lose 5 life.
Cool. We're dead?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, through the dampening sphere.
Sick. That was so cool.
Right, this works, right? Because even if you search your library and don't find anything, you're still searching your library, which is a trigger, right?
Yeah, I'm still looking at my library, failing to find, and then shuffling again. That's searching.
Yeah, so it's so weird that you made all of these things that are not really combo pieces together, but you make them combo pieces together because Delny is cracked and Kinnan is cracked and Smothering Tide is cracked. This was like a 5 or 6 or 7 card combo.
Yeah, and only worked because you and Nate both had the perfect things in play.
Kind of crazy. I don't know if that means that Avatar is good or just like a band commander with an ETB is good, but it did make it seem like with Displacer Kitten, every time you get a non-creature spell, you get to like a mini cannon flip almost.
Yeah, which does seem really good, and I do want to say that there are versions of this deck that we didn't talk about on the podcast that play Roaming Throne in them, so that way every AANG trigger lets you look at the top 5 cards twice, and as long as you hit 1 clone, you get 2 more AANG triggers and can basically go through your whole deck until you find, I don't know, something to win the game.
There's definitely a couple different ways to do that, so maybe AANG actually is a good commander. I don't know. If you want to see Firelord Azula do a little bit more than it was able to do in this episode, you can check out the Chiltuin, our Patreon, $10. The video from Tuesday, the Grixis deck did a little bit more.
And then you also get the entire backlog of Chiltuin too, so don't think it's just $10 to watch that one video.
No,
you get like
every Tuesday you get an extra video.
Yeah, there's 52 Chiltuins a year, dude. Like, that's wild.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons. Their names are as follows. Right up here, Cameron's about to start.
Wandering around, Tom Bieber, Cumulative Upkeep MTG, Nathan Cohen, Mr. Derby, Okie Toad, Penguin Man 0089, Eli the Magic Guy, David Newman, Johnny Denver, Omelet, Rocky Hall, Pat Fires, Frogman, Spangler, Demetrius Clark, Larceny Roars, Your Boy Blue, Sparky B, Insomnia, SC Phillip, Only Groupie, Zach Hartley, Big Legs Banjo, Reactive, Sean of the Ice, Scare Bear Garrett, Mace the Ace, Luke Cook, Connor Sipon, Joshua Day, Corno Wild, Uncle Butts, Noosh, Quajay Hamid, Scott Hawk, and Baby G-Bus.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Thank you, Dragon Shield, for supporting the show. Use code PlayToWin5 at our affiliate link down below.
You can follow us on the internet for more content.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
I'm not Nathan.
Mike H.
Mick Saucy.
Mac McCumber.
Meta.
Ben Finelli.
Jason Brooks.
Safarius.
Ash Wayne.
Dan the Man.
Sarcastic.
Mystic Muffin Man.
Zachary Coulson.
Dalton Poteet.
Jan Wildfang.
Thomas Bueno.
And David Nelson.
V.
N doesn't do anything. I hit N so much thinking that it's B or V.
N turns this on, which is the locking.
Oh.
Which means that when you, like the magnetic, when it sticks.
I always wondered why mine turns off. My locking just like turns off all the time.
No, the N will turn the locking back on if you want it to lock or not lock.
That just opened a huge.
Do you ever have any questions about Final Cut? Ask me. I know what all the little things do.
Pulling my boobs for a while there.
Breasts.